Nyirandegeya Verene. Mirongo itatu.
Nyirandegeya Verene is a 30 years old girl living in Rwanda, Eastern Province in Gatsibo district. You may be asking yourselves why I'm calling this old woman a girl. But the reason is that she was never married or lived illegal with a man, and she did not give any birth till now. She lives in Gatsibo district as a local citizen, as you see. As she is disabled, her disability is not something that came later. She did not walk or stand like others since she was born. She lives in a quiet and a cheap life with no one to even tell to fetch water for her. Her everyday life, she survives by doing agriculture because there's no any other choice for her to live. She wakes up early in the morning. She is picking up foodstuffs called umushogoro in Kinyarwanda. They are vegetables and they are cooked as green vegetables.
Njyewe ukuntu mbaho n'ubundi nimba mbonye agateke ndahinga. Guhinga iyo binaniye ndabireka.
The way I live, when I have energy, I dig. When I am not able to dig, I leave it. Because I am not sometimes able to dig due to sickness. Then, when I leave it, I live as Jesus planned. You can be sick and go in a garden. She has a digging garden around her house where she grows beans and maize that gives her surviving ways.
Ubumuga ukuntu bwaje papa w'iwanjye yagiye kumvuza n'ubundi n'abaturage barabizi na mama w'iwanjye.
How my disability came, my father got me to hospital, even our neighbors know, and my mother. Then, my disability, I found myself like this since I was born. I started walking like other kids do, and they found that my sickness polio was at the upper level. After polio got at the upper level, my mother found that I was standing but was not working out. And then it came that she took me in local doctors. But it finally ended that I wasn't cured. When it failed at local doctors, they took me to the hospital. And after reaching there, it was also impossible to cure me. After impossibility of my sickness, I was back home. After bringing me back home, they say that they will give me treatment after I start talking. I was still a kid when they took me back to the hospital after starting to talk. My muscles were already in danger, and they told me that they will cut off this leg, and after cutting it off, they will give me a stick to work on. But that is how people made me scared. That was not said by doctors. And then I said, my muscles are already disabled. I will grow old walking like this. They can't cut off all my legs. It is also how I walk. So, the doctor said that they can't afford to give me treatment. They're not able to. That I go home, so I went back home. Since her childhood, she lived walking as a kid. She did not stand on her feet, but she is able of doing housework like cooking, cultivating, sweeping and others. I can tell she has other capabilities God gave her. She puts water on her head without falling when fetching. What most of people cannot do.
nakuze gutya n'ubundi majije gukura gutya.
This is how I've grown. I used to see what other kids do, and I did what I was able of doing. If not, I left it.
nibyo bikunda kungora cyane. Ikindi kintu kingora cyane ni nkuko naba narwaye n'ubundi guhinga bikananira. Ubwo iyo byananiye birangora kuko n'ubundi nta bundi buzima mba nerekeje. Ibyo kunseka byo ni ibisanzwe nka misa ya mbere. Umuryango wanjye nawe uvukiyemo bireba, n'ubundi ubumuga bwanjye bwose babureba. Ntibagomba rero kunseka nyine kubera n'ubundi babirebaga, kuko na sogokuru yagerageje kumvuza afatanyije na mama wiwanjye, afatanyije na papa wiwanjye, bagerageza kumvuza biranga. Bimajije kwanga rero ubu ntabwo bamakato nyine ngo bavuga ati dore umwana wacu ko tumutunze dore ukuntu ameze, kuko n'ubundi byabaye babireba. Ku banyarwanda bahandi rero ntacyo nabashinja, kuko n'ubundi ubwo baravuga ati buriya abantu ntibamuvuje buriya ibiki byose, tukabifata nk'uko turi kubibona.
She's a different creature indeed. However, she's with disability. She learned how to survive on her own instead of begging. This is her house and its surrounding. After digging, she fetches water and collects firewood for cooking. She can laugh, she can talk to people regardless of her disability.